Hello students, how are you doing? Welcome to EPG Pathshala. I am Dr. Ramesh Chandra Devrat from Indian Institute of Tourism and Travel Management, Gwalior. Today, we are going to study the module Managing Guiding Business, Tips and Tricks under the paper Tour Guiding Essentials. We bring this course to you as a part of ePathshala initiative of the Ministry of Human Resource Development, Government of India, to make post-graduation education accessible to all. We will straight away begin with the opportunity of tour guiding business. In this module, we will also discuss about the role of the tour guides and how to plan tour guiding business. As an important discussion, we will also talk about how to tackle the difficult situation faced by the tour guides. We will also discuss about the tips and tricks in tour guiding business. This will be the last part of our discussion in this module. Students, tour guiding means familiarizing the visitor with the new destination and treating them nicely so that they won't forget the experience of their over that place. Tour guiding is a business which is occupying the market fully in present scenario as if everybody wants to familiarize with the culture of new place. This tourism business needs a guide who is full-fledged with the knowledge of that particular place. Otherwise, they won't be able to succeed in the business as if the competition in the market is rising as the day passes. As indicated by the meaning of tour guide, we realize that obligation and duty of a tour guide incorporate all movements identified with the tourist exercise, begin from tourist entry to a nation, tour exercise until the tourist takes off the nation. A tour guide as a piece of a travel office, additionally a tourist question, have incredible parts in creating tourism in any scales either in regional or national. A tour guide has obligation to illuminate about tourist objects and any purpose of enthusiasm for specific locals which spread out in the entire nation. For this situation, he is likewise as a frontliner in creating tourism who is relied upon to give the best administrations to the tourists so they feel fulfilled and are willing to return to this tourist protest in other time, place in other time. It is trusted that they can return to the tourist goal, come along as well as welcome their companions, families or associates as a demonstration that they are truly fulfilled and awed with the tourist goals that they visit. This is a genuine obligation of a tour guide, and this is not a simple obligation but rather an overwhelming obligation. Do you live in a tourist area? If your answer is yes, you can become a tour guide easily by undergoing training and earning an appropriate license from the authorities to do so. The license are given by the local authorities, at times the state tourism development boards, or maybe for regional level guide license, Ministry of Tourism, Government of India provides that license. After having that license, one can guide in Archaeological Survey of India monuments. Tour guiding is a profitable professions and it generates constant income. The best way to start a tour guiding business is to discover the destination by yourself first. Then prompt yourself as a tour guide aggressively. Join hands with tour agents, companies, hotels and other guides who are in business. But you should always do this after having a proper training from the government authorities and earning a license. You can have a home office or you can do it for a part-time or a full-time with flexible schedules. Tour guides are referred as tourist guides in some nations. A tour guide is a man who guides their preferred guest in the dialect. He drives a gathering of individuals around the exhibition hall, town and vital scenes. Guides are illustrative of the urban areas for which they are qualified and they translate the way of life and legacy of the territory. The guide encourages voyagers to comprehend the way of life of the area and the lifestyle its occupants. On one hand, their part is to advance the social and common legacy, and on other hand, making the guest mindful of the significance. The guide gives full data about the elements and history of the area as the significance of the spot is known by the guide. He will instruct and describe all of you the neighborhood, stories, history and culture as and when the area comes. The guide will also tell you the short tales, stories, folklores about the monuments, the forts, the local area, and that is always there. And this is always which attracts the tourist, and which this is what always generates the interest of the tourist in that particular locality. The significance is set on the guide's information. He will attempt his best to clarify you in a dialect you know. While venturing out to next area, guide engage you and gives you applicable data about where you will arrive up next. On going by the recorded place, a guide will finish information of that place is required, with the goal that he portrays the historical backdrop of that place in detail. In the event that you move without a guide, you won't come to know anything about the place and you won't comprehend what you are seeing and what does it implies. Guide answers every one of your inquiries or queries, and you can pick up a parcel of a learning from him. Ordinarily, it happens that we disregard little things. However, dependably, a little things contains an issue on everyone's mind. So, no one but the guide can instruct us about the place. Before going for an excursion, you can set some information about the place for the one who have been there. In any case, to get the entire knowledge, data, it is ideal to choose a guide. A guide encourages you to think about the climatic conditions, culture, dialect, claim to fame of the place, and furthermore causes us to purchase the popular thing accessible there, probably a souvenir or a local handicraft item. As explained in 5 simple steps on how to start a tour guide business by Appointment Plus in 2013, let's have a look on it. The first step is research your tour guiding region. Second step is research into the interest of your tour group. The third step is practice tour guiding by guiding your friends first. Fourth step is advertise smartly. Fifth step is organize and reorganize. Let's have a deep look on the above steps. First of all, you need to ask yourself, why are you getting into tour guiding business? Some people would say, we want to be a tour guiding business to make money, and some would say, the tour guiding is a hobby. But the fact is that you have to generate revenue from your guiding business to sustain in the market. To make money from your tour guiding business, you should be working in a region or location that has a regular flow of tourists. That could be seasonal or that could be round the year. The tourist destination should have a sustainable climate with interesting tourist landmarks. It could be historical, it could be natural, or maybe a man-made attraction. Research your target location for these characteristics. Before starting a tour guiding business, you should do a research on the destination where you are going to start your business or where you want to become a guide. So after the research, you will have an idea about a number of tourists, which is the best suitable place for your guiding. Second step is research into the interest of your tour group. If you want to keep things interesting with the tourist, you should focus on their interest. Every tourist and every tour group have their own interest. You should do a research on it. At the same time, learn more about the regions, what tourists want to go, find out places which generate interest in the minds of the tourists. It's not only that you will find out only the popular tourist destination, you should also search down for offbeat destinations also, because at times it happens that the tourists are not interested in the popular tourist destination. As of now, a lot of people are traveling with having a special interest. We call them special interest tourists. Probably might be possible a tour group is only interested in temples. The other tour group is not at all interested in temples. He would be interested in adventure. Another group would be interested neither in temples nor in adventure. They would be interested in a third thing, that could be cuisine or a local cuisine. Show them what they want to see. Tell them what they want to listen. Every tour group or individual tourist has a personal interest to visit with a specific place. It is important to take the tourists to the places that they are personally interested in. Many tour guides fail to take the tourists to the place that the individual or tour groups are willing to see. Find out the actual area of interest of your tour groups and take them to that area. Learn more and more about the region your tourists are willing to see and give them the best information about the place. The best information here means the best and the authentic information as well. Third step is practice your guiding by guiding your friends. Before you guide a tour, you must practice it several times. As it's always being said that the practice makes a man perfect. Read the history and everything you want to tell to the tourist. Make a story, create your own script and practice it. For creating your own script, you can even have an idea from the old age people or the elderly people in your locality, because probably they can tell you a history or a local folklore or a local tale which adds on an information and entertainment for the tourist. You need not to wait for real tourists to practice your guiding. You can guide your friends, you can practice what you will be willing to say in the real guiding situation. If you make mistake, rework on your mistakes and improve them. You can take a tour with your friends to practice, ask them to evaluate you. Learn from your mistakes, always add humor in your conversation, and that is what tourists are here not only for information, they are here or they are in that particular destination for entertainment as well. So your commentary should be edutainment, that means you will be giving them education plus entertainment also. You can add punchlines in your script to catch the attention of the tourists. Practice will make you perfect. Deliver your words effortlessly. The fourth step is advertise smartly. If you have chosen a decent location for the tour grouping, it is going to be easy for you to find clients. You can choose to advertise in airports, bus stations, tourist attractions, restaurants, and in several other places where advertisements are permitted. The best place for you can advertise will vary from one location to another. Do what is right for your location. A smart tour guide should advertise smart. Create your own website, start writing blogs about the destination so you will be visible on the search engines like Google and Yahoo. Always write interesting things to capture attention. Make videos about the destinations, make videos while guiding, put videos on your YouTube and share those to social media too. Put billboards and advertise at airports, bus stops where your advertisement will be visible to the tourists when they first enter into the destination. You can also contact to the local hotels wherein the tourists moved on first. You can also have a good public relations with the porters or the taxi owners or the taxi drivers, because they are the first point of contact for the tourist. Answer question in forms like Quora. Consult potential travelers for free. So when they travel to your destination, they must hire you in the first place. Start a Facebook page, write interesting posts about the destination. Always give a solid reason why should a tourist visit your destination. The last step is organize and reorganize. When you begin with tour guiding, it can be very difficult to schedule the tour guiding agenda. It comes with practice and repeat practice. You can meticulously plan where you want to be during different times in your day. Have a clean tour guiding schedule every day. Define it well by time, by location, and by activity. You have to be clear about the numbers of tours you can guide in a week. During seasons, when you have special festivals happening, you might not be able to complete the regular number of tours. In such cases, you will have to reschedule your tour, guiding plans, and targets. Nobody makes it perfect for the first time, so keep discovering yourself. Sometimes you will find it difficult to schedule the tour guiding agenda. So always have a plan where you want to be during different times in the day. Schedule your time for every attraction. Have always in mind how much time it will take. You should have a gap between two different tourist attractions so it will be easy for you to switch your thought process. Sometimes tourists want to know more about the destination and attraction. You should know how to adjust timings in a conversation without missing anything. Keep organizing and reorganizing yourself so you can make proper use of your time and make more money also. Now on your screen you can see steps that could be kept in mind while planning to start a guiding business. Clearly identifying the types of business you want to develop, researching your business and learning about its unique challenges. Analyze the market and the opportunities, developing your business plan, securing financing, setting up your operation, marketing and promoting your business. Now students, let's see some tips and tricks for setting up a tour guiding business or becoming a tour guide while playing out the business movement in tourism and associations may confront a few issues to oversee it adequately, as though it is hard to keep up the visitor needs appropriately in light of the fact that every individual's decisions changes according to their own way of life. So following are the simple few suggestions and tricks to manage yourself in the market. If the individual doesn't comprehend the directions given by the guide at the point, the guide must empower them to comprehend what he needs to state and afterward make an affirmation that they will stick to the guidelines so that there will be an inconvenience while the entire session of the journey. Sometimes the guide may confront the issue from the stiff-necked people like counter-attacking the data given by the guide. At the point, the guide must be sufficiently cooperative and attempt to deal with the circumstances rather getting to be simply irritated. Few people attempt to control the gathering either by their insight or by their entertainer nature, so the visit direct should be modest to those individuals and attempt to control them by having a delicate discussions with them. If your guest is furious because of his or her bother at that point, attempt to search out the circumstances and attempt to comprehend why it happens and give confirmation that is won't occur once more. If the gathering is little and the guest feel bashful to make inquiries or to get some more data, then the guide must deal with these circumstances by being quiet and attempt to drive out an incredible level of enthusiasm from the individual and attempt to make out additional with them. Create a user-friendly website for the tourist. Publish easy to understand yet useful content in your website. Upload professional looking images. Optimize your website. Be very clear about the message you are willing to convey. Your message should be powerful enough to make the tourists do what you are expecting them to do. The tourist should be able to make the bookings easily from your website. If they want to book a tourist, they can directly book you. You have to ensure that all the links and the pages are in working condition, making it easy for the user to use. Make use of social media. Create a community or group on social media consisting of people who like your company. Publish their photos and their experiences with your company. Publish promotional testimonials. Have your tourists do a feedback for you about your services in your website. Give discounts to those people who will like and provide feedback about your services in your website and social media. The discounts and promotion will serve as an incentive to those who help you grow your business. This is very important to attract visitors to your page. Be reliable in your services. When you are talking, you need to be friendly. When you are talking to your tourists in person, talk with a simple and use a warm tone. Your tourists should be able to identify your personality, shine through your website. Speak in an understandable manner. In many cases, your clients are likely to be foreign to what you are familiar with. This is particularly true about the language of the tour location. Ensure that your tourists understand the tour interpretation. Be helpful and interactive. If people are looking for guidance, directions, and recommendations, you have to provide it to them. If you are helpful, engaging, and interactive, then tourists will come back to you. Listen attentively. Your customers are the people who give you money. Make use of feedback given to you. Interact with them and ask for a feedback after the tour. Make it a habit to have tourists do a feedback for you at the end of each tour. Your feedback always helps you also to improve your services, and always ask for a positive and genuine feedback from your tourists. You can also put your feedbacks, if they are positive, on your website and your blogs, so that the tourist will understand about your services. Join hands with travel agents. Travel agents are your best friends. If you are in tour guiding business, they can get you business and minimize your promotional efforts. If you have good relationship with the local travel agents or the tour operators, and the tourists are directly interacting with the travel agents and the tour operators, and they can directly provide you the business. Go door to door with every travel agent and ask them if they can get business for you. Ensure them that you are the one who can provide the best experience to the tourist, and your feedback is the best. You need to have a personal relationship. You need to maintain a good public relations with the tour operators and the local people also. Negotiate your fees for frequent tour groups in a particular destination. Normally, the fees of a tour guide has been fixed by Government of India, Ministry of Tourism, Government of India. The best way to retain client is to provide them the best services. Best services here means you need to be on time, you need to be honest, and you need to have good knowledge about the destination, and you should interpret the destination in the way the tourists want it to be interpreted. Be the best in your job. Join hand with other tour guides also. Ask other tour guides if you can help them with their busy schedule, and you should also interact with the tour guides and exchange and share knowledge with them. This will enhance your knowledge. Ensure them you will provide the equal experience to their clients as they do. Be friendly and offer the same to other tour guides when you are in packed. In this way, you can sustain in the market with a minimal effort. You should also join hand with other businesses owners in your destination. Join hand with the taxi drivers, the cab owners, the hoteliers, homestay owners, and other accommodation providers, even with the good restaurants also, and request business from them. In this way, you can grow. They will provide you business. If any customers comes to them and ask for a tour guide, they can give your reference. And the same way, if any tourist you are with and you are guiding them, and if a tourist asks for a place of stay or a economic place of stay or a best place of stay, you can recommend those hotels to them. So you can have more tourists by this. Have friendship with taxi drivers, cab drivers, owners. Try to give them business, and in lieu, they will also provide the same business to you. And explain this scenario to them. And mutually, you all people can grow. You can also grow, and the hoteliers and the other homestay owners or the restaurant people, they'll also grow. Let's summarize the above tips and tricks that we had talked about. Here are those. Create a user-friendly website for the tourist. As we had already discussed, this is very important that you should create a user-friendly website for the tourist, and all your bookings could be done through that website. If a tourist wants to book you, he is in any part of the globe and he wants to book you, he can book you easily. Even provide your email IDs and mobile numbers which are currently in use, and always regularly check your email accounts also, so that in case you have received any emails, you won't miss out that. Make use of social media importantly. Nowadays, social media is very important tool wherein professionals like tour guides, they market themselves. You can have your own web page. You can also use a Facebook page of your own destination, also a Facebook page by your own name also, and upload regular good videos about the destination, and even your videos about your guiding also on the social media. And try to have more and more tourists as your friends in that. So tourists will attract tourists for you, and this word of mouth publicity will increase a lot of tourists for you. Be reliable in your services. Reliability, as we had already discussed, is very important as far as a tourist guide is concerned. If you had promised anything to your tourist, try to stick on that particular promise, and try that you should not break that particular promise. If you had asked a tourist to meet them on a particular date and a particular time with them, be always on time and before time exactly. Make use of social media, be reliable in your services. As we has already discussed, you should be reliable to your services. If you had made any promise to the tourist, you should always stick on to that particular promise. If you had asked that you will meet a tourist at a particular point and a particular time, you should always be before time. You should be reliable. If you had promised any tourist for a good restaurant or a hotel or a good authentic food or cuisine or a real-time experience, you should always try to provide those experiences to your tourist. Join hands with concierge and travel agents to get your tour guiding services known to the world of visitors. Join hand with local companies in order to promote each other, and that is what we had already discussed. You need to join hands with all the allied tourism, all the sectors which are directly or indirectly aligned with the tourism industry. Students, till now you must have realized how easy it to start a tour guiding business and how easily you can make profits using some tricks. To become a good tourist guide, you need to have professionally training, and after that training you need to be a licensed tour guide also. At last, we can state that the tour guiding business is touching the sky. Hazard is a piece of each business. However, it is obligation to the individual how to transfer the hazards and the difficulties into circumstances. Tour guiding business is based on mutual cooperation and understanding among guides and other business owners in the destination. Tour guiding business is easy to start, visit, manage in the spirit of this business, so that visit control must be a person who is versatile in nature and adaptable too. To be a good tour guide, you need to be knowledgeable. You need to have a good public relation with the locals, and even the local people should also respect you. When you are with your tourist, you should always make them meet the local people, because tourist always wants to have authentic local cuisine and at times authentic local cultural experiences also. And you can provide the tourist with the local cultural experiences only if you have a good relationship with the local, probably in the rural areas or in the urban areas, whatsoever the city you are guiding in. This business is predictive in the event that you can fulfill your clients. Client must be dealt with well, so as for informal exchange will be powerful and advantageous for the organization. So be smart, start your guiding business and offer the best guiding services to the tourist. Tour guiding is a profitable business. You can run it from your own home. You can have a flexible schedules also. A tour guides always work on a flexible schedule. At times, tour guiding business is basically a seasonal business. There are a lot of destinations in India which are seasonal destinations, wherein a lot of, especially if we talk about foreign tourist arrivals, they come in winter seasons only in India. So you can have that seasonal business at your own place when you are a tour guide. Otherwise, when there are no tourists in your city because of off season, you can become a tour escort also and start being with the tourists, and especially outbound tourists also. This is a kind of business you will enjoy while doing it. In the next session, we will talk about WFTGA, TGFI and other organization work and roles with respect to tour guides. Thanks and happy learning.